See if anybody out there goofy as I am be up this early. Well, I see one person here. Hello, Effect. How you doing? Yep. Okay. You have to refresh my little pea brain. What are you doing up as early? Uh-oh. You gonna go try it out today? Oh, okay. Well, I woke up about 2:30, nearly 3 o'clock. I thought, the hell with that, I'm gonna make some coffee and stay up for a while. Well, you on Central Time? Yeah. Yeah. Well, we're in the same time zone then. I got 4:35. How come when your back itches, it's always just an inch too short, or your arm's an inch too short to get to it? Rocky looked at me and turned around and went back to bed. Oh. That might be a shooter. That may get to be one of your favorites. Little pricey, huh? I swallowed that wrong. I haven't really looked at them. All of them are too damn high. Yeah. You know, the biggest, I mean, maybe it broke now, but it used to be the world record. The biggest grizzly bear ever killed was killed by a woman that was picking berries and had a single shot 22 with shorts in it. That bear reared up in front of her and she just closed her eyes and stuck that rifle up and pulled the trigger and hit him right in the eye. Just dropped him. We're getting everything else down here in Texas. I think we're getting a few bears now out in West Texas and East Texas. Yeah, me too. If he's that close, I'd 12 gauge shotgun with a slug in it. That's the one gun I don't have is a ride shotgun. I need to see if I can't come up with one of them. Hmm, 20 gauge. You don't see them much anymore. If I'm gonna buy a shotgun, I'm gonna buy 12 though. That's the easiest thing to find the shells and stuff for. And somewhere on here, there's a guy that's got a 12 gauge, and the bear's charging him, and he just had birdshot in him. And he hit that bear and knocked him down 3 times, and then the bear finally had enough and left. But that was with birdshot. But it was just enough of it, it just knocked that bear on his butt. No, sound like a deal. One of my buddies bought a 12 that's clip fed Russian 12, and it shot good, but dang, it would break your shoulder now. I don't know why. It kicks so hard, but it talked to you. Well, that little old circuit judge with that 410 with a slug in it packs a pretty good wallop. But again, I don't care what you got to hit with it. Well, I'm gonna go probably get disgusted today. My shoulder's killing me so bad. I need to do something about it. And I think I'm gonna break one of my bows out and still see if I can shoot one of them things. Seems like that's the only thing to straighten that shoulder up. I'll probably get mad because I probably can't hit what I'm shooting at like I used to. Well, it's something about it shoves that shoulder back into that socket, and well, regular exercise doesn't do that. They sure messed it up during that surgery. Yeah, walking is over at VA where I had a cataract done. Well, damn, you got to walk a mile from the parking lot. And I did that 3 or 4 times the day before yesterday. Time that last time was get around. I got about halfway out there and I had to find me a place to sit down. It's funny, my legs don't get tired. It's my damn hip. And both hips are just feel like they want to lock up. Damn, it's hell to be getting old. Did you see the comment I put on uh, Bree's last video? Yeah, I bet it is. Hello, Carol Walters. Good morning. The name of it is what's under this girl's pants, and she's sure lacing her boots up. And I put a comment on that thing said one word: trouble. She will hit me next time I see her. It's doing pretty good. It's getting a little better all the time. I just had to put that guard on when I sleep where I won't rub it. But the halo around these lights and stuff are getting a little better all the time. He told me it'd take 3 or 4 days for it to start clearing up. So it's doing all right. That wasn't the reason I didn't get on last night. The reason I didn't get on last night is I ate something and it had my stomach jacked up. Ain't no telling. They said this one was pretty bad, and it the I got to go back to the 9th or the 10th, something like that. I tell you one thing, I sure didn't like laying down in that hospital bed. It brought too many memories back. Woo. He got up for a minute, looked at me, and turned around and went back to bed. Yeah. You get in that bed, you just feel helpless. You don't have much control about what's going on. I don't know. But I tell you what, them warm blankets that they give you sure do feel good sometimes. It seemed like they could design a hospital gown that covers your butt up anyway. Like a buddy of mine said, he had that open heart surgery. They said there, you can't be bashful about anything after you spend a few days in the hospital. Yeah, I know why they do it, but they don't want me liking no better. There you go, Carol. Well, good evening, Miss Janice. How you doing, girl? There you go. I got all kind of trouble over that saying one time. I'm dating a little old gal that her folks were real well off. She's spoiled rotten. And I called her. I was supposed to pick her up like 7:30 and called her, and I was working on a job. I was going to be about 15 minutes late. So I called her and told her, I said, I'm going to be about 15 late. We got plenty of time. She said, well, you heard the old saying, better late than never. My deal is better never than late. All right. Next time I went out, was going to go out with her and I was going to run about 5 minutes late. I just rolled it up and went back to the house. And she called me about 2 days later. Why didn't you come pick me up? I said, better never than late. I broke her using that deal. Yeah. Well, I just mind well, Cookie. Carol. Me and that gal, we had a blast when everything was right, but boy, we bumped heads all the time. They have a deal here where the gals get in the evening gowns and it's sort of a coming out deal and Brazos Blue Bonnet Festival. Anyway, I was supposed to escort her on that thing, and I picked her up, and it was about a 30-minute drive to get there. And she went to bitching and just kept on. And I told her, I said, you need to get off of it now. I ain't in the mood to put up with this. And she just cranked it up another notch. I turned around and took her home. She said, well, what am I going to do? I said, I don't know. It ain't my problem, but it ain't my. I didn't sign on to get my ass chewed out for nothing. And that's the last time I ever went out with her. Spoiled, rotten, and too much money, and anything she wanted, her mom and daddy give her. Yeah, I wasn't getting paid for it. I told her one time, I said, I go out with somebody to have a good time, not to argue. Just life too short for that. Yeah, yeah, there you go. I don't know. I've seen her, I don't know, 3 or 4 years ago, I ran into her, and she toned down a whole lot, but I still don't think we'd get along. Cause I'm funny, I'm easygoing, but once I bow up, well, I'm bowed up. Then it just you ain't gonna push me anymore, and so I don't think that would work. I've had several women tell me, "said You just drive me crazy." Said we can't get in under your skin. Said you don't care, and said it's hard to handle somebody that don't care. I always figured life's too short to be arguing, bitching, and raising hell. They got one short on YouTube here and says, "This is what my wife does to me every time we get in a bad argument." And they were going back and forth, boy, and he was just throwing a damn fit. And she just reached down and pulled her blouse up and popped her boobs out, and that ended the argument. Yeah, once in a while you get in a situation where business wise or something you got to deal with somebody, but most of the time you can just stay away from them. That's one nice thing about block on the telephone. Me and Rocky get along just fine. Yeah, boys and girls too, Janice. And you females got a innie and we got a outie. Today I'm picking to start on my band. I got to order air conditioner and some more stuff and order a new mattress for it. I'm gonna take the next week or so and see if I can't get the thing a little bit closer to done. My daughter's birthday coming up. I think I'm gonna go out there and spend a couple days. I need to make some. I tell you what, that's one thing that I wish I'd learned how to do. No, that session ain't never over with. The I need the. I wish I knew how to sew, like making them blackout curtains and stuff. All right, Cookie, you have a good day. I'm not going to stay on here too much longer. Which will be handy sometime. Boy, I got to put drops in my eyes. And I see other people do that and they hit it perfect every time. Hell, I got crap running all over my damn nose. That van I bought, Janice, is a 15 passenger cargo van. So it's got windows all the way down both sides. I've got the curtain rigged up across the front. It's tinted dark now, but you can still, if you got any light inside of it, you can still see right in it. Yeah. Well, if you put snaps on them blackout curtains, and that way you can use the insulation on it too, because them windows get cold. That glass does. Yeah, they've got some stuff that you can glue on them windows. That's the only good thing about the cargo compared to the van I got. The cargo ain't got very many windows in it, but most of them cargo vans are wore out. This thing here in pretty good shape. I think it is anyway. Oh, only trouble I'm having, I got that guard. I see why they give that to you because I sure want to rub that eye. But that guard drives me crazy too. I don't know how long I have to. That's one question I didn't ask him. Is how long I had to wear that. They make a leather sewing machine. I've looked at it, about $100, and it's sort of a hand type sewing machine. I've thought about because I'm always making a scalpel for a knife or something, pair for my shoulder. Well, if you have that insulation in all the windows, it blocks everything out. But every time you come to a border patrol station, they're gonna want you to open up because they can't see back there. Yeah, yeah, I'll get around to it. I'm sure this is going to be an ongoing process. I need Captain Jack in here, don't I? Well, this is different than the other one. The other one just had a black patch that you could put over. This thing's a bubble-looking plastic thing. I think you're gonna work out all right. The only thing that I'm aggravated at over that thing is trying to find a pop top for it. That will make all the difference in the world where you can stand up and walk back and forth in it. I use it enough going to Arizona to know that it'll work. Getting this air conditioner in this thing is going to be pretty important for here in Texas. Damn nose itching. Yeah, but I don't think I could do what Tim's doing. That's just a little bit too tight. And I think even on this one here, if I'm camping someplace, I'll probably take a tent with me too. You can take a 8x10 or a 10x10, a good one to set it up. It makes all the difference in the world. Jen, it comes on here every once in a while that I camp with this year. She does the same thing in the car. She said, I got it all worked out. It would drive me crazy. But I don't think I could even sit up in it. I don't know, Carol. He does. Yeah, and that Tim put more miles on than anybody I know of. Spend more days on the road. Yeah, or 7. Yeah, well, we've been on here about 45 minutes. I guess it's about time I got off here. Yeah, you go. Janice, I hope his schedule don't get too rough. Carol, Cookie, appreciate y'all coming in. We'll see y'all tonight, probably. Later.